gathered here on this sacred occasion to witness the union of Austin Lyral Hobbs and Madelyn Marie Plume.
Maddie, I know it's usually pretty standard to start these off by saying that I can't believe we're here. But honestly, I absolutely can. And I've been looking forward to this day since the moment I first met you.
Austin, I'm so blessed to be standing here with you today. This is the day we've talked and dreamed about since the moment we met. It seems like yesterday we were standing on the top deck of the cruise ship looking at the stars, talking about our lives, and I told you were my soulmate. Everyone thought we were crazy and said our puppy love would fade, but we knew exactly what we had just found. We knew our souls were created in heaven to be together, and even 2,000 miles couldn't keep us apart.
And there you were. This became the moment that would change my life forever. When I first saw you, it was like there was nobody else in the room. I saw nothing else like a spotlight in a dark auditorium had told me exactly where to direct my attention.
And I knew I had truly just experienced love at first sight, something I didn't think was possible. Meeting you was truly an indescribable feeling that I believe only few are lucky enough to experience.
I vow that there will never be a day where you genuinely have to wonder how much you are loved, because I promise to love you so much, exactly as you are forever. Maddie, I'm telling this story today because of God. He put you in my life, and I know He drew our paths intricately so that they would cross exactly the way they did. So my first promise to you is to never forget who gave us to each other. To always trust in Him to guide us through this life together and lead us down the right paths, even if it seems like there's no right direction for us to go at times. And while we close our eyes and continue this journey in faith, trusting that the doors we're meant to enter will open themselves up to us, I promise to never stop holding your hand every step of the way.
You have changed me forever and for the absolute best. You have taught me patience, kindness, how to love, how to disagree, and what it means to have true, unconditional love.
I do.
I do.
And all of a sudden I hear the cutest little voice yell out, "Austin!" And I look up, and there's the cutest little blonde, just with the biggest smile, waving at Austin. He's like, "Dad, I'll be right back." And he ran up there and talked for a minute. And when he came back down, I'm like, "Austin, who is that?" And he said, "Dad, that is Maddie Plume. And I met her in the dance, and I think I just met the love of my life."
I remember we were in our cabin when she told me that she had just met her soulmate. "Where does he live?" I asked. "Guess," she replied. "I guessed Indiana because that's where my cruise crush was from, but obviously that turned out differently." "He's from Idaho," she said. "Dang, that sucks." You are never gonna see that boy again. And that's basically what everyone said, but boy, were we wrong.
So, we did everything from that to collecting Pokemon cards to pranking each other. Austin was my best friend. And so when he when was it, 2017-ish, 2018, you know, when he went on that cruise and came back and told me, like, Preston, I met a girl, she's the one. I remember very distinctly how many people thought he was crazy. Some of you guys in here thought he was crazy, but I believed him because I knew Austin, because he knew himself. He's always been so in tune. And so I knew this day was gonna happen from the jump.
Austin, as a new husband to my daughter, I realize that my weaknesses as her father are offset by your God-given strengths in just the right areas and balance things out just right. I know she is your queen and you would give your life for her. I could not ask for a better soulmate for my baby, and I look forward to your permanent spot in our family.
I think back, you know, to that little boy, Austin, who loved the Colts, who literally cried in tears when Peyton Manning threw that pick to Tracy Porter, who ran it back for 6 in 2009 for you Hoosiers to win the Super Bowl. I just want to speak to that little boy, man. Like, if he can see you now, what feels like you just won a Super Bowl of your own. And so I just want to raise a toast to Austin. Thank you for being my first and best friend I ever had, and thank you to Maddie for taking the reins on that role and being his best friend and taking such great care of him. Thank you.